gain. So price did go from take profit 13, 1945 to take profit 12, 1930, and eventually to take profit 11, 1915. We see price go shoots past take profit 11 and goes all the way to 1913 before buyers push price back up. And now buyers are pushing price back up, and we could see price go back down to take profit 11, 1915. But price did go all the way down to 1915, take profit 11. On the 1 hour, we see this shooting star pattern right here, starting March 1st, 2022. And, it makes a lower low all the way down to 1931. Then, if you had missed that move, you could have waited. You just would have had waited to price to head back up and make another, making a lower low. Seeing this shooting star pattern March 1st, 2022 at 1950, all the way down to 1931. If you could have just waited, or you could have took profit. You could have took profit once price got down to 1931, as price headed back up to take profit 13, 1947, before breaking this trend line again, and then going past 1930, take profit 12, and then eventually all the way down to 1913, just below take profit 11, 1915, going to take profit 10, 1913, before buyers came in and pushed price back up. So you could have got in for an entry once price, headed back up. If you had missed the first move, if you're going to swing trade this and try to day trade this, you have to wait for price to make a higher low, back up to 1947, and then you could have rolled this all the way down to 1913, 1915, take profit 11, 1913, 1914, going into take profit 10, as this is take profit 10, 1914, all the way down to 1900. And now we see buyers pushing price back up. But gold did go down for the day. And now we should see buyers pushing price back up. It can push it back up to 1935. Back up to 1935, or it can eventually, start a New York session. We'll probably see price, heading back down to 1915. So once we know price got down to 1915, we took a profit, we take profit, you could have modified your take profit to hit 1914, 1915. And once price got to 1915 or 1916, you could have modified your take profit to hit there. It would have stopped you out, took profit, and depending on your lot size, could have easily been 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, depending on your lot size or more. So price did make structure, made lower lows and lower highs and lower lows all the way down to take profit 11, 1915. If we go to the 4 hour, we can see, this move more on the 4 hour as well. So price shows us this even star pattern that I was showing you on the 4 hour. From 1950 all the way down to 1930. And we've been in the uptrend from February 28th and all the way up to March 1st, 2022. Price goes up to 1950, and then we see this even star pattern with the 4 hour candlestick March 1st, 2022, push all the way down from 1945 all the way down to 1930. No gains. So I just wanted to show you price did go all the way down to 1930, 1931 before heading back up. This next 4 hour candlestick, you have to wait, you know, until price makes a structure. It already made a lower low on the 4 hour all the way down to 1931. And you have to wait until price, the next 4 hours, price eventually makes a lower high. This high is the highest. This lower high is lower than this high. You have to wait for price to make a lower high back up to 1947. And then once price makes a lower high back up to 1947, you could have gotten for an entry. You could have gotten for it. You could have entered for an entry. As we're looking for the best possible entries, you have to wait. You have to be very, very patient and wait for price to make a lower high back up. As it already made a lower low on the 4 hour, then you would try to enter down here. 1933, and price heads all the way back up to 1947 and stops you out. So we have to wait. On the 4 hour until we get a confirmation on a higher time frame on a 4 hour, and price will make a lower high on a 4 hour. Once price makes a lower high on a 4-hour, then you can enter, then we can enter for a trade. Then we can enter for a trade once price made a lower high on a 4-hour, at 1947, and then we could have rolled this all the way down on a 4-hour, all the way down. We see price from 1947. We could have got in at 1944 and rolled this all the way down to 1915, take profit 11, and boom, we're out this trade. We're out this trade, gang. Once price gets all the way down to 1915, 1914, boom, and then we can get out this trade. As price, immediately push back up after that. And you could do two things. You kind of got out this trade and just took profit once price got to take profit 11, or you see this 4-hour candlestick, it's probably going to push back up to 1935, maybe even 1937, 1938, before eventually New York session heading back down to 1915, and you can wait again, and and price probably could drop down to take profit 10 by the end of the day. But I would just take profit once price got down to 1915 and just took profit. You could have made easy 1,000, 2,000 for the day.